Good morning, everybody, and welcome to today's 2-minute drill. Happy Friday, happy holiday weekend. Yeah, a lot going on this weekend. You got Valentine's Day. Don't forget your significant other. Don't do it. Make yourself a note. Put it in your calendar. Right now, stop what you're doing. Put it in your calendar. Go get something for your significant other. Card, flowers, something. Make a dinner reservation. Whatever you're gonna do, you'll be happier for it. The other thing coming up, of course, is President's Day weekend. We get an extra day off this weekend. And so that's a cool thing, and plan to relax a little bit and probably work around the house. But you know how it goes on those short holiday weekends. So enjoy that time as well. But what I want to talk about today is virtual distance. So this is something that has been touched on this week. It's coming up a lot in different conversations and different forums. And that's this sense of detached connectivity, right? Or these days it's called virtual distance, a name for everything. So even though we're connecting sometimes, several times a day through these virtual Zoom meetings and what have you, there are three main types of exclusion and separation that increase our virtual distance. Now, can you guess which one of these is most important? Physical distance, operational distance, affinity difference. I bet you a lot of you didn't guess affinity difference. And we're going to go into why that is so important out of all three of these. The physical distance, of course, is say you have offices like we do all across the country, from New Jersey all the way out to San Diego and up into Canada as well. Operational distance can be a little bit different, when you're having those issues with connectivity. Your bandwidth is failing you. That's happened a lot with all these storms recently, and it's a real hassle to connect, and it just kind of disrupts everything. That can be an operational distancing thing. Affinity difference, however, is another thing altogether. So let's take a look at affinity difference. And when we as leaders overcome the elements of affinity difference, we do more to overcome virtual distance by the other two combined. And affinity difference is important because it's really about the relationships that you have with your people, right? Your people in your office, your people out of your office. It really is about all those things. And affinity difference is made up of three things as well, right? So it's made up of cultural distance, relationship distance, and interdependence distance. Let's talk about these real quick. And that cultural piece is what it is. It's what that cultural distance is within your own office. Do you have it? You may or may not. If you do, you want to pay attention to it. How about that relationship distance, right? What's that like between you and your staff, you and your customers, you and your family? You could take it outside of the office as well. What is that like, and does it need attention? And that interdependence, what is that? Well, that's, is everybody on the same boat? Are they all working towards the same goal? And that's something we try to do as a company. I think we've been working on that over the past several years. I think we've gotten better at it. Getting everybody in the same boat and working towards those same goals as a team. And I got to tell you, I've been watching this happen with the staffing and recruiting teams from all of our branches. And I've never seen it come together as it has been over these last few years. Really, this year, it's really looking great in terms of everybody striving and reaching out for their goals. And you see people that are in the same boat and focused on the same goals and working together to get there. And I think that's something that interdependence kind of speaks to as well. So you got to remember that affinity distance can have 4 times more of an effect on your organizational success. So take a look at those three things: cultural, relationship, and those interdependence distances. How do they affect your shop? Does 1, 2, 3 of them, are they affecting your shop? Take a look at them. How can you improve on them and just have a better effect on your organizational success? That's a good thing, right? Get everybody rowing in the same boat. See, 2 by 2, you could sit there and chat the whole bit and get things figured out. That's today's 2-minute drill. Affinity distance. Get it worked out for both your work and your home life. Take those flowers home. That's today's 2-minute drill. Thanks for watching.